Hey guys, welcome to the first test server session in the new year 2019. As you can hear from my snoring voice, I'm a little ill today, or in other words, I started the new year with a little sickness, a little illness. So I'm gonna, I won't talk too much today, as I have to admit there are not that many changes that we have to discuss. Of course, the test server today concentrates on the 3 new flying or dragon robots, as you like to call them, of course. And I have to admit, only one of them has changed slightly, but in a tremendous way. The stats have just changed slightly, but the effect is enormous, in my opinion. The Aojun, the biggest of them, I would call them, the one with the 2 heavy slots, and the lightest of them, the Aojin, have stayed the same. The stats have stayed the same, so I won't tell you these again. Have a look at my former videos if you want to know the stats of these 2 robots. The only one that has changed is the Arguang. You might remember I've said that last time this bot got more balanced due to the fact that the built-in rocket launcher, or the rockets of this rocket launcher, lost some of their damage, or in some. The damage of each single rocket got higher, of course, but the amount of ammunition was halved, so the total damage output of the built-in weapon was lower, and therefore the bot was more balanced. More. Not total balanced, but more balanced. But Pixonic decided to change this again, and now the built-in weapon is stronger than ever, and yeah, the bot is also more durable. But let's go through the stats and you'll see what I mean. The bot has still 3 medium slots, 95,100 health points, and a speed of 44 kilometers in walking condition. These stats have stayed the same. The ability, the flight, the duration is still 8 seconds, and the flight speed is still 61 kilometers per hour. This is also the same like last time, but now the damage output of the missiles is 1,850 per missile. Last time this was 1,165, and as the ammunition stayed the same, 24 missiles per ability duration, the total sum was increased from 25, somewhat around, to nearly 45,000 per activation. So this is really a high number, especially when you consider that this is just an additional built-in weapon. This is not the primary weapon, this is a secondary weapon, just to give the bot more power. Yeah, but not to make it the most powerful bot in the game, in my opinion. This is the one thing. Yeah, the range of the rockets, 500 meters, stayed the same. And the other thing is, you might remember this Aojin and Aoguang, their abilities consist of 3 single abilities: flight, built-in weapon, and yeah, the Aojin, the built-in stealth while flying, and the Aoguang, the built-in damage resistance. Yeah, and this one also has been increased from 66% to 80%. I have heard correctly. 80%. So this bot nearly takes no damage while flying, but doing that much damage due to the 3 medium weapon slots, where you can put on powerful weapons, and the tremendously high damage output of the built-in weapon. So yeah, when on the ground this bot might not be the most durable and the most powerful one, but while flying, and this bot can fly every 20 seconds for 10 seconds, the cooldown is 20 seconds, this bot can do so much damage while flying and taking so less damage, or so low damage, sorry. This is ridiculous, in my opinion. Yeah, but you will see in the fight afterwards. There's one thing I have to say also. You might have noticed that there was a shitstorm, you have to say it that way, concerning the position of the module activation button. This button is placed actually on the live server so close to the trigger of the weapons that this button can be hit easily by chance. If you're not careful enough, you hit this button, you activate your module, and it costs you 20 power cells. And if your power cells are gone, it even costs you gold. Yeah. And therefore, lots of people have complained about the position, and yeah, actually, Pixonic reacted to these opinions, to this shitstorm, and positioned the button now has another position, but you will see in the fight afterwards in the user interface. Yeah, and these are today's topics, so let's go through the line and setup quickly in order not to speak too many. Otherwise my voice might have gone or will go away during this video, so yeah, just go through the line and setup quickly. I have two Aojuns, one equipped with Exodus, the other one with Ember, three passive modules, each time the same, the heavy armor kit, the thermonuclear reactor, and the last stun module. The one with the Exodus I have equipped with the active module, the repair module, and the other one with the lockdown ammo, due to the fact that hitting a fast moving enemy with the Ember is normally not that easy, so make it easier for me, therefore the lockdown ammo. And then we have two Arguangs, one equipped with Orkan and Corona, the other one with a Scourge and a Pulsar. Both of them equipped with only thermonuclear reactors as passive modules, due to the fact that this bot is nearly indestructible while flying. The one with the Orkan I have equipped with another repair module, and the other one, due to the fact that I just want to keep on firing when there is a stealth bot, with a quantum radar. And last but not least, the Aojin. The Aojin I equipped with 4 sparks, as the built-in weapon is also spark. This bot only has one passive module slot. I think this was 2 last time, this time only 1, so I've chosen the thermonuclear reactor because the bot is weak as it is, and the heavy armor kit wouldn't help that much, so give the weapons more power and do the best while living, is my opinion. And of course, like same thoughts behind, like with the Arguang, sorry. I equipped this one with the quantum radar in order to keep on firing while an enemy is in stealth. This is the line and setup, so let's go through the fight and let's have a look at the position of the new position of the module activation button, and let's see how the Arguang will do in the fight. Here we go. It's a domination on the carrier map. Let's take the lightest one of the 3 new dragon bots first. Normally I wouldn't activate my ability that early in the game, but in order to catch the beacons quickly, I'll do so. And here we go. Second beacon captured. And now we'll see. Oh, shock trains. Okay, don't shoot, don't shoot. Let's get up in the air. Yeah. And this one is an easy prey for those at the ground because no stealth, no damage resistance. Yeah, this is the weakest, as I told you. So, yeah, it's easy for the enemy to bring down the spot while flying through the air. So, yeah. Yeah, its weapons may be strong, 4 sparks if you choose them, and another one built in. So, yeah, the best player in the game. Hiding and shooting, always the same. No, don't. Get out of my way. This guy on the other side with its uh, what are the heavy hydras the chimera is so annoying. Just standing in the back and shooting. Yeah, what you might notice by now is the position of the module activation button. As you can see, it's way there's way more distance between the button and the trigger by now, so yeah, it's very hard to hit this button by chance now. Yeah. Before, this button was way closer to the trigger and a little more up. Now it's really on the left hand side, and yeah, the distance is much closer, so yeah, to hit this button by chance is very hard by now. Yeah, this one taken out. Huh? 2 vortexes? Okay. I didn't know that only 2 vortexes can bring down 3/4 of a bot. Okay. But you've seen in the air, the Aoguang is really tough. You can't. It's so hard to bring him down in the air due to this 80% damage resistance, and to get combined with the weapons. It's it's nearly impossible to bring down this bot while in the air. I have to be a little careful. Only 4 guys left on my side of the field, so yeah. it's getting hard for us to stand this fight. I don't know what my teammates did, but overall you can say they didn't do too good. Now let's take out this Ares. Okay, nice idea. A flying shock train. This bot is such a beast. This guy froze me. But my repair module could save my life. But I think I'm gone now. Okay, let's activate the repair module once again. No, not against 3 bots in the line of fire. Okay, I think we're gonna lose this very soon. I don't know why there were only 4 of us left suddenly, and the 4 against 6 is so hard to do. Always fighting against 2 or 3 of them, and then of course there are the guys using bots. Not meant to be tested on the test server. The 3 dragon bots or flying bots are those that have to be tested. But yeah, why not use the Ares? The most overpowered bot in the game at the moment. Most of them don't have them on the live server, so yeah, let's have it on the test server. Yeah, this is not the way it is meant to be, but okay. Yeah, I've tested the bots. I did my very best, I think. As you can see, we had one that quitted the game right after start, right after he captured the first, I think it was the home beacon, and then he got off. I don't know why people should do that on the test server, on the live server, in order to do to drop leaks. Yeah, of course, but why on the test server? I don't know why somebody should do that. And then we have 2 guys, not even close to 300,000 damage points. Yeah, so it was easy for the enemies to win. I did my very best, but yeah, fighting against 3 or 4 enemies at the same time, even the strongest bot can't take that. But okay, let's do the resume of today's test server session. You have seen the new position of the trigger button, in my opinion, very good. It was not, I was not able to hit this button by chance, only on when I wanted to do so. So yeah, this is something that should come very fast, I hope, with the next update to the live server. The Arjin is a bot with powerful weapons when combined correctly. I have seen 4 sparks and another one that is built in. Can do much damage in a short period of time, but the bot itself isn't stable, isn't durable. So when your firepower and your flight ability is gone, you're an easy prey for the enemy. The Arguang, as I told you in the beginning, it was good when Pixonic decided to bring down the damage of the built-in weapon. Now with the nearly doubled power of the built-in weapon and the capability of this bot to do proper damage when chosen the most powerful weapons is immense. So yeah, there's nothing I can say to this bot. Then it's a flying beast, it's a flying tank. It's so hard to bring it down when in the air. So yeah, And last but not least, our Jun is still the most overpowered of these bots. Why? Of course, it is not as stable as the Guang while flying in the air, but it has this stealth mode. Yeah, you've seen you can escape every dangerous situation by just hitting the button, getting up in the air, activating the stealth, and yeah, no other bots except those that can fly by themselves can hit you anymore. Okay, if you use the quantum radar, of course, then you can be hit, but then you can be hit by the max one enemy, and not like you have seen our Jin that has been hit by 4 to 5 enemies while I was in the air. Yeah. So now, in total or in sum, we have 2 very overpowered new bots that might come this way to the live server. I hope Pixonic decides to to nerf them at least a little, in order not to make them that overpowered. Okay, this was it. This was this week's test server session. And as always, if you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so by now. I always appreciate that. Feel free to leave comments. You know, I always answer them. I'm always interested in your opinion, so yeah, feel free to do so. Yeah, and now there's nothing more to say than happy hunting. We'll see you next time, and bye bye.